Here we go. So, as light blue, we've got Dr. Sheep. And as black, we have Gandalf. And both players are starting off in relatively good spots. Dr. Sheep has some sparse expansions outwards, but he's pretty close to a nice amount of metal. Gandalf has a slightly bigger advantage, just with a bit more metal. And looks like both players are starting off with a standard build order, except Dr. Sheep has decided to go ahead and build another power generator before building that factory. Over here, Gandalf is working on a bot factory finally after getting up a power storage. And he is going to be working on power after that, just around his commander. We should see both players getting out some bot engineers here in a minute. And it looks like that Dr. Sheep's actually working on getting out a combat fabricator here. And those are actually quite efficient for helping out get things done. Well, it looks like Gandalf is going ahead and just getting out a standard bot fabricator. Dr. Sheep is now working on building an air factory, getting some help from that combat fabricator. And he's working on building some vehicle factories. Sadly, these vehicle factories are facing away from his opponent. Actually, you're never facing far away from your opponent, but not quite. Gandalf is working on expanding his metal control, working on getting out one of those fabrication combat fabs right now, and it's out, and it looks like it's going to go ahead and help that fabrication bot. Dr. Sheep is quite in the hole for power, but he's got his commander on it, working on just getting more power, and he has his first scout out. And that scout's going to start looking around. Second scout going out as well, and air fabricator out also. And it looks like quite a trail is following this little fabricator bot here, and it looks like he's stopped. Gandalf did not give him quite as many orders. And a grenadier, 2 grenadiers, just wandering the world. Fabrication bot working on all of this mechs, and this one working up on it up here, and it looks like he's also going to be placing down a radar just to go ahead and give him a view, and actually that'll give him probably about that much view, so it shouldn't be enough to give him view of Dr. Sheep. Dr. Sheep is sending grenadiers around also. Well, they're both sending out grenadiers, and still working on those vehicle factories. Nothing coming out of them yet. More grenadiers coming out for him here. Commander's just trying to dodge that air fabricator that's building power, and it looks like Dr. Sheep is quite in the hole for power. He's going to want to take care of that soon. Bot fabricator working on another mechs, and a grenadier coming up. Actually, it may reach that bot fabricator and be able to destroy it. Up, and it looks like a grenadier down here as well, just seeing all of this mechs expansion. Grenadiers going around the upper part. Let's see what Dr. Sheep has seen. Dr. Sheep has seen the expansions here. He'll be able to see about taking him on. Finally working on an air factory. Gandalf is just getting it up here. And he's got quite a few stingers. And working on getting another air factory. So far, neither players are using those factories. Bomber coming off the line for Dr. Sheep. Grenadiers coming around also. Looks like that engineer there got destroyed, which is a shame to see. More expansions going on south. a lot of expansion going on with Gandalf. He's really expanding. Dr. Sheep, however, is not expanding quite as quickly. Working on expansion slowly, but he doesn't have a lot of units on it. Commander's just sitting around not using anything. Inferno's coming off the line, and Bolos as well. Those will most likely be used to push against Gandalf here. And Gandalf is actually just working on getting Bolos out, which are actually quite effective at this moment. More bot factories coming online as well. It looks like he's going to try to flank Dr. Sheep here. Commander working on building an advanced air factory with the help of an air fabricator, and it's going to take some time, although it is a good idea for him to use his commander. Just increases the effectiveness of it. Grenadiers coming around. They're going around the south side here, and fighters coming in, and they will take down that air fabricator. And they're just trolling around for any other fighters or air fabricators, and should be doing a flyover. Air fabricator down. Commander taking some shots. They're attempting to fire at the fabricator that was under. Up. Fighters are landing inside the area. Anti-air going up. Bot factories coming forwards. Infernos coming forwards as well. They're going to be used to try to take out this front line. Bolos coming around the north side from Gandalf, and they're going to try to head straight around to attack Dr. Sheep. And Grenadiers have stopped from Dr. Sheep. They're not moving forwards anymore towards the east side of Gandalf. Gandalf's factories up here are taking quite a bit of damage. Infernos are doing quite a bit, and they're just trying to chase, well, they were trying to chase down fabrication bot, and that fabrication bot is being used effectively to reclaim those Infernos. Inferno takes down another bot factory, kills a Grenadier, and looks like has stopped, and he's going to be reclaimed by that fabrication unit. Grenadiers lining up to the sort of southwest of Dr. Sheep. Just getting the units together. However, Grenadiers are coming forwards, and they are headed into the mix. Those Grenadiers are engaging other Grenadiers, and it's a Grenadier party. However, Dr. Sheep loses this engagement. Lots of units coming out now for Gandalf. He has a huge economy at this moment. Not a lot of expansion going on here from Dr. Sheep. Still more metal he can work on expanding to, but he just hasn't yet. He's got advanced air up, and he's just getting an advanced air fabricator. Bombers coming in, and they're doing a little bit of damage, but they're getting taken out by a lot of fighters. Well, actually by 2 fighters. Bolos and Infernos heading down to the southwest. However, Dr. Sheep is about to get a rude awakening as all of those Bolos from the north come in, and it looks like he's figured out they're up there, and units are being sent forwards to try and stop them. Bombers hitting one of the Bolos, and they're going to take out a mechs. Fighters coming in, and they are just taking down any fighters. And Bolos and Infernos take out the enemy Bolos. Bolo Inferno push has been pretty effective at taking down the southwestern base of Gandalf's. However, those Grenadiers, if they get in range, will do a lot of damage. Looks like that Gandalf wasn't working on actually producing anything from them, which was one of the reasons why he lost it so easily. Grenadiers being taken out by Bolos quite easily. And now the Bolos are engaging the larger force of Grenadiers, and they are being marginally taken out. Those Grenadiers are doing quite a bit of damage. The Bolos don't seem to like targeting them. And they will probably lose out. Large push from the front. Lots of units coming forwards. Kestrels being built out of that advanced air factory. Advanced turret is going up, and it's destroyed before it can get anywhere. Commander is attacking the assaulting units. And it looks like those air units are getting stuck. Kestrel shows up and is doing some damage to those incoming units. But a large push from the north, and that will most likely break in. Advanced air units being destroyed. Kestrels are gone. And Dr. Sheep is calling good game. There is nowhere left for him to run. And he will most likely suicide. His entire base being overrun by Black's units. Gandalf continuing just to assault. Sheep still attempting to fight. And his commander is about 1/3 of the way dead. Fires off an Uber cannon, only hits 2 units, and he gets taken down. And the game goes to Gandalf. About 12 minutes and 30 seconds.